The Sword and Shield era of the Pokemon trading card game is coming to a close with the release of Crown Zenith. This special set includes a whole bunch of new art rares of some of the best cards of the Sword and Shield era. It's got some brand new Pokemon as well, like a new Zamazenta VSTAR, Zacian VSTAR, Radiant Eternatus, Regigigas VSTAR, and some redone arts for some of the coolest cards in the game. And in today's video, we are going to open 100 packs of it. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, just before we open these 100 packs, two quick things. This is going to be the first video that I am releasing post baby. So my wife and I had the child a little while ago. Shout outs to our baby boy Leo Gambit. This will be the first one out, not the first one recorded. It's been quite the experience. It's been, while it has been challenging, it's also been absolutely wonderful, and I would not trade it for the world. Doing everything I can to cherish all of those moments. And just a public service announcement in case you're wondering, like, how do I get codes for this? Because you can't just go to the in-game shop and get codes for Crown Zenith, at least in PTCGO. I'm pretty sure you can in live. But in PTCGO, I went, and this is not a paid ad. Oh, the browser's not working. There we go. I bought codes from Potown Store. Again, they did not pay me for this promotion. This is just my go-to spot to buy codes for specific cards and for packs. Full disclosure, I have connected with them once. It would be awesome to work with them again in the future. But for the time being, I went and paid for all these packs with my own money, which is totally okay. All right, so some things we're looking for in here. I'm mostly concerned or mostly interested in mechanically new cards. So I am looking for the Regigigas VSTAR, the Zacian VSTAR, Zamazenta VSTAR. And I'm also kind of looking for the gold cards as well. The gold Arceus, Dialga, Giratina, and the other one, Palkia. Those 4 gold cards would be really nice to add to the collection as well. So let's go open up 100 packs. I'll talk about any interesting cards from a mechanical perspective, and I'm looking forward to cracking open this set. First pack magic? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Here we go. I love when we open a new set and we just get all the new cards, and it just says new for every single one. We get a blinged out Radiant Charizard and Lycanroc. Okay, so most of these are admittedly bulk, like not really much going on here. Friends in Sinnoh looks cool, but it's just your standard draw 3. I do like the trekking shoes getting some cute art here, but the big thing, we did pull the Radiant Charizard, sort of it's not really an alternate art. It is a different art from the one in Pokemon Go. And this one looks really cool. I'll probably use this one going forward because I like the art in this one a little better. Let's go open another. So yeah, baby stuff. I don't know how much time I have to talk about baby stuff while we open these packs. And hey, we got a Stoutland V. And this card's going to be big for the next few months. This is a staple in the Lugia deck, thanks to Double Dip Fangs, where you're able to take an extra prize off of basic Pokemon by using this move. You combo it with the powerful colorless energy to make the 40 damage go even higher. Pretty sick stuff. Interesting art here as well. We also got some new versions of Solrock and Lunatone. I've seen this deck kind of still doing stuff in Japan. No one really plays it online in PTCGO anymore, but I still think this deck is okay. And what does this? Yeah, I don't think this Zacian is particularly strong. I know there's a single prize Zamazenta that is doing very well in Lost Box in Japan. I will point that card out when we see it. But yeah, being a dad, I think the biggest thing is the sleep. I am sleeping a lot less as I am, taking care of our child in the middle of the night. He has to wake up every 3 hours and eat. on top of him just not having a reliable sleep schedule. As far as these cards go, prevent. Okay, so as long as this Pokemon's on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. Okay, you protect the Bidoof. Yeah, this might be the new Bidoof for the Bibarel decks going forward. As far as these other ones, not necessarily seeing anything big here. This one of your opponent's Pokemon. This one was not. I think they picked the wrong Luxray. I don't know if this is a new one or not. It's not bad. Yeah, doing 200 damage single prizer is a stage 2 though, so not going. It's going to be a struggle, especially in an era where the game moves so fast. Stage 2s are always tough. Though we are going into a new era where stage 2s are going to be a little more prominent going forward. The Taurus is. No, this isn't good. We do get reprints of Energy Search. That's actually good. Energy Search survives a rotation with the rotation mark F on there. We also got a new Luxio, which is cute. And yeah, this is the in Japan, I believe this is one of the cards in that God pack that the 9 cards form a picture. And we got one of them here in the Paris. And yo, that Wooloo's so cute. All right. Let's go open another one. And here we go. Oh, snap. We hit a doozy off the bat. We hit a doozy right here with the Darkrai VSTAR. This is a deck that I've had for a while, and I haven't had a chance to cover it on the channel just yet. I think that with the Silver Tempest, I mean, we've still got a couple of months before Scarlet and Violet shows up, so I think it is inevitable we will cover Darkrai VSTAR at some point. Do we cover it with the Ho-Oh? Do we cover it without the Ho-Oh? I don't know. I haven't been a big fan of the Ho-Oh, but I have lost against Darkrai decks that run it, so it might be worth trying with the Ho-Oh, just so you see the options there. Yeah, that's a kind of cool art there. Very different, very hand-drawn, hand-colored as well. All right. Not a bad pull. We do also... Pokeball is back for No One Cares. Ooh, Hatterene V. This is a new card, and there's a VMAX to go with this V. Let's see what the V does. 200 HP, not great. 2 retreat, average. Horoscope, 1 Psychic. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may attach any number of energy cards you find there to this Pokemon. Put the other cards back in any order. It's not the worst, but if you get blown out on the next turn, then it doesn't really matter. And then Teleportation Burst, 1 Psychic and 2 Colorless, 80 damage, and switch this Pokemon with one on your bench. This is not a great card. This is really just a vehicle to get to the VMAX. All right. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we've got a tan growth. This pack is not looking particularly strong, and no, there's nothing really to write home about here other than this Galarian Meowth looks really cute. It's so derpy. All right, let's keep it moving. Okay. We do get Pokemon Catcher, which is surviving rotation here with that regulation mark F. I actually, for some reason, it's not cropping properly on my screen. There we go. And another Luxray. Yeah, it looks cute. I mean, we kind of talked. No, okay, it doesn't look that cute, but we got 2 of them if we ever wanted to build this Scar Strike. I think this is a reprint. I feel like we saw this in, I think, Fusion Strike. I don't know. I don't have the... I guess I could look it up here, but I'm not going to slow down the thing for a card that's not particularly strong. Be Sharp. Ooh, we got the Deoxys and a new Executor. Let's go look at that Deoxys art here. This is the single prize one that's Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike all in one. This card doesn't really see that much play, but it has seen a little bit of play in the Mew decks when you're looking for a secondary single prize attacker. It's good if you're up against a lot of single prize decks. It's an okay card. It's okay. And what does this Executor do? Powerful Storm, 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. not necessarily the worst endgame attacker, and in a world with Radiant Gardevoir, or not Radiant Gardevoir, with Gardevoir EX coming in Scarlet and Violet, this might not be that bad, because you can just flood the board with Psychic Energy and then use an Executor to do a massive one-hit KO. Interesting. Interesting. We'll have to circle back to that one during the Scarlet and Violet era. Okay, Crushing Hammer surviving rotation, as is Ultra Ball, both of those getting regulation mark Fs. We also have, ooh, Gorgeous Manaphy, and oh snap. Now, this is a promo card in Japan in the, I think, the Precious Something collection. It's a card in Japan that sells for like $400. In the English version's not going to sell for as much, but this is kind of the card that celebrates the Sword and Shield era of the game. We've got some of the most prominent Pokemon of this generation in the TCG here. Zacian V, of course, absolute monster at the early days with ADPZ. Crobat for the draw power. Rapid Strike, I'm pretty sure that's Rapid Strike Urshifu, and it's crazy snipe attack. Gmax Rapid Flow. Shadow Rider Calyrex did kind of fall off over time. It's still kind of hanging around here and there, but when it first came out, it was the deck. We also have Shady Dealings Inteleon on the bottom left corner, and a Zoroark. They kind of missed on the Zoroark, but I mean, if they wanted to get like a Hisuian Pokemon in there, sure. Gorgeous card. Would love to get this IRL. Probably not going to play this card all that much, though. Okay, we got some more Lost Vacuum action, and we also got a Dubwool, which does 10 damage. Does one. Okay, Rolling Dash. No, this is not a good card at all. This is not a good card at all. Also, I need to quickly change my settings to full screen. Apologies. I usually don't have it full screen, but I can't see when the cards are coming up, the marks on them. Regulation marks are cutting off because I usually have it in windowed mode. Sorry about that. All right. Great Ball is surviving rotation. We do have Shiny Metal Energy. I have not seen this before. Or Hollow Metal Energy. And ooh, we got the autograph Leon card. This was a promo in Japan, and it is the same, mechanically the same Leon that we saw in Vivid Voltage that gives you the plus 30 damage. You could put this in your Vivid Voltage Charizard deck if you wanted to. It is rotating out in a couple of months, which is a shame, but if you've got that Charizard deck, definitely pop this one in there. All right, we do get that Metal Energy. Gonna use that going forward. Great Ball is bad. I know that a lot of new players use Great Ball because your starter decks come with Great Ball. I would get rid of Great Ball as soon as possible. There are so many other ball search cards out there in the immediate term. Quick Ball, Evo Incense going forward. Stuff like Nest Ball is going to be big. Ultra Ball as well. All right, let's keep going. Still looking for more of the mechanically unique cards. So far, we only really got Hatterene V. This Altaria is going to... Yeah, that's very nice. E-Switch survives rotation. And a Zamazenta V. This one's actually not a reprint. It is new art, but it is the one that came about in Brilliant Stars with the Revenge Attack. And this will work with the new Zamazenta VSTAR going forward. So, yeah, not a bad pull. Not a bad pull. I'm pretty sure I don't have a full playset of those in either art style. So, that's a dub. That's a dub. Okay. What is Digging Duo? Is that a new card? I have not seen that. We got another Shiny Metal Energy, Hollow Metal Energy. Let's look at this. What does Digging Duo do? Flip a coin. If heads, look at the bottom 8 cards of your deck. Put one of them into your hand. If tails, look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Probably not good enough. I don't think. Yeah, flipping a coin for the bottom. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. As for these other cards, yeah, this is not great. Even this Volcanic Heat 2 for 120 and this Pokemon Can't Attack, nah, not good enough. I do like this Hollow Metal Energy though. is kind of nice. Maybe we can get some that's not in... Ooh, we got our first Radiant. And a new Waylord. All right, let's go look at the Radiant Charge-a-Bug here. This one has the ability Shocking Block. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon V, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. This is an interesting way of getting incremental damage either on yourself or on your opponent. I don't know if this is good enough, but it is an interesting ability. Like maybe something like Hisuian Zoroark runs this just to get energy on themselves. I don't know if it's worth it for that 1 extra ping, but it might be. It might be. And Waylord is 220 HP on a stage 1 single prize Pokemon. That is bonkers. It's got the moves Bubble Drain, 80 damage, and Heal 30, as well as Heavy Impact for 180. For 5 energy total, 2 water, and yeah, maybe this would be a little better in a world with Frostmoth. Frostmoth is rotating soon. I don't think this is good enough, but it's interesting. It's interesting. All right, let's keep going. I am looking... The biggest one is Radiant Eternatus, at least for me in the immediate term, because some of the decks that I want to cover first from Crown Zenith use Radiant Eternatus. And as far as the new card we get Enamorus, which has Draining Kiss, 20 damage, heal 20 from this Pokemon. No, that's not good. Loving Sympathy does 70 damage, and if you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 70 more damage. No, this is trash. Get this out of here. This Lipard is also not good. Let's keep it moving. And Switch is surviving rotation. All-time classic card. Ooh, that's a very cool Oricorio card. Definitely going in our Mew deck. And Luxray again. Oh, not so great. I actually don't play Oricorio anymore in my Mew V Max deck, but if I did, I would use this card. And maybe I should put it back in. There are definitely use cases for the Oricorio. I'm just very greedy, and I put other techs in mine to make it work. Rare Candy, surviving rotation. We also have... Oh, stop. We got the gold Dialga VSTAR in the reverse holo slot. Are you kidding me? All right. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. And Yanmega. Oh, that's way worse. That's way worse than the this is way worse than the gold Dialga, but this is the Dialga VSTAR with Star Chronos that does 220 damage, and you get to go again. It is a card that has seen some fringe play here and there. This actually did get top 32 at San Diego Regionals, so it might be a deck worth revisiting at some point. It is one of my favorite decks. It is a deck that I was absolutely obsessed with playing for a couple of weeks. Trying to use the Mew and the Scoop Up Net is a lot of fun. It might get hurt post-rotation, but there are other ways of accelerating energy. I don't know if they're as reliable, but gold Dialga, you love to see it. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. We also get a Zeraora V. This is the same one that it's different art, but it is functionally the same Zeraora V that came in that Zeraora, the V decks, as well as that like battle set that had the V Max, and the VSTAR. I do have a new Zeraora deck that I want to cover on the channel. Well, stay tuned. All right. Okay, we're 20 packs deep. We haven't seen the cards we really want to see, except for the Dialga's really nice, though. The Dialga's really nice. And an Oranguru. This is not a good one. Not a good one at all. This Oddish is new for us, and this is not good either. Let's keep it moving. I think as we start to get to a bunch of repeat packs. Oh, this is new. Explosive Heat Disaster on Entei. If this Pokemon has any fire energy attached, it has no retreat cost. That's interesting, but then it's Claw Slash, 3 energy, 3 colorless for 90. No, this is no good. You can find free pivots elsewhere that are better than this. So don't bother with the Entei. I think as we start to hit a lot of duplicate packs, I can start to talk about like what's happening with me and my life. Of course, yeah, I just mentioned the baby, massive changes, tons of short stories to share. But tell me, what's going on with you? How has your month of January been? If you had a child this month, woo, Simiseer, let me know. If you had other life events, big or small, let me know in the comments. We got a Simiseer V. This is, I think there was a promo. This was a promo elsewhere. Bursting power, there is a VSTAR for it, so the Simiseer V isn't really going to do much by itself. Potion is surviving rotation as well. Yeah, not too much there. Yeah, everything in my life has been baby, preparing for the baby being here, taking care of baby, cuddling with the baby nonstop as much as I can. It's the best. We do get a Volcanion here with 2 colorless, hammer in 30. No, that's no good. Hydro Burn, 80 damage. Plus, if this Pokemon has any water energy attack, it does 80 more damage. How are you getting water energy on this? Oh, this is 160. You could combo this with Magma Basin. The Armor Rouge is coming. It's not bad. This is actually not bad. This might be okay. Post rotation, and we get the Comfey, of course, of the Lost Box fame. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop this into our Lost Box for sure. At the time of this recording, Crown Zenith is not out in stores. It will be out. It will be out this week. Like, okay, it'll be out by the time you're watching this. I will have gone to the store and bought a Regigigas V box for Crown Zenith. I did buy some Regigigas V cards. I have a couple here. You guys know I love the Regigigas deck, and I got 2 Regigigas Vs right here. All right, what do we get? What do we get? We got Pangoro, which is not good. Nice art, though. Nice art. We do also get an electric. This is new. Ad hoc shock. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. This is intriguing. In a world where Lugia still at most runs 1 Bird Keeper, this could be a cool way to stall that deck out. So, yeah, something to think about here if you want to build a couple electrics, some scoop up nets, and yeah, post rotation, this is going to be not so great, but something to think about there as a tool to play around with. All right, we also have, it's always the metal energy. That's weird. How come we can't get, there we go. Now we're talking. This is what I wanted to see. Regigigas VSTAR, brand new card, 300 HP. This is the biggest VSTAR we're probably ever going to get. I don't see VSTARs coming back anytime soon. We do have the move Giga Impact for 3 colorless energy, 230 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. You can just get around this with like switch cards and stuff. Even with a double turbo energy, you're doing like 210, which is okay. Throw a choice belt on there, 240, you're knocking out Pokemon V. And then Star Guardian, during your turn, if your opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining, you may choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. They discard that Pokemon and all attached cards. This could be very sneaky in the end game, where if they've got down to 1 prize, you boss up a Pokemon from the bench, put the attacker into the bench, and then play Star Guardian to make them get rid of that attacker, which could put them in a checkmate situation. Looking forward to trying to make this card work. All right, let's go. I'm hoping to pull a playset of those, at least a 3-3, ideally a 4-3 Reggie. Ooh, that Zacian V looks very nice. And an Executor. This is the new Zacian V with some really fancy art. It's got the ability Roar of the Sword. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Psychic Energy card. Oh, this is the Celebration Zacian V. Ah, okay. This might go in your Shadow Rider deck. If you watch my video on the Deoxys with VSTAR VMAX deck, I have one of these in there as well. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. It pretty much works in like 2 decks, though. Okay. We also have a scissor and okay, this attack here, 160 on a basic is okay, but most basics have way less than 160 HP, and this is 3 energy on a stage 1. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, this Riolu is very cute. Very cute. All right, let's open up another one. All right. How are you liking Crown Zenith so far? Are you planning on buying a whole bunch of packs? Are you planning on building any decks inspired by any of these cards here? Like in the set, not necessarily this. We haven't seen this Aggron. What does this do? 1 metal, 2 colorless, counter press during your opponent's next turn. If this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put damage counters on the attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. Interesting. However, it is a stage 2. That's going to be hard to set up. I think this one's going to be a little too clunky, but that counter press move is kind of cool. I'm sure there will be rogue deck creators playing around with that one. I am not necessarily the roguiest of rogue deck creators here. Ooh, we got that Raihan autograph card. This is the one that lets you attach a discarded energy onto a Pokemon plus draw a card. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this into my decks. I love the fact that this set, and it's not going to be for everybody. I think there are people who are going to want to prioritize getting sets that have mechanically new cards. But if you're looking for bling, this is not a bad set to grab. Gumshoes, 30 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon move from the bench to the active, that's wildly specific. No one's going to play that card. Let's keep going. All right, what else do we have? A new Shaman and a Blossom. Flower spin, 80 damage, flip 3 coins, 80 damage for each heads. So you could max out at 240, and you switch this Pokemon with one of your bench. Oh, it's also a stage 2? No, not happening. Even in a world where we are looking to move to a stage 2 meta with, I think we're moving towards a stage 2 meta in the Scarlet and Violet era. I don't think that's good enough. We pulled a lot of Radiant Charge-a-Bugs. And we got Rayquaza V. This is just a straight-up reprint from Evolving Skies. Rayquaza V Max has been arguably the biggest bust in the Sword and Shield era. I've ranted about Rayquaza enough. I'm not going to bore you with that any further, but it's a nice-looking card. I think it's just a straight-up reprint of the old art. Anyway, let's keep going. If it isn't, the art doesn't look that much different from the regular Rayquaza V. Oranguru, we got more Crushing Hammers here. All right. Ooh, okay. Art Rare Grant. This is a card. I've seen it in a couple of like control decks here and there, not even for its intended use. But this gives fighting Pokemon 30 more damage. There's an interesting way that it interacts with the discard pile and stuff. Nice looking version of the card. I don't put Grant in any of my decks, so probably not going to use this anytime soon. All right. Yeah, so January. Big month for me. What do you got going on? We got the Cricketune with some very nice art. That's the plus 40 HP one. I love me some Snorlax. You may have noticed or may have seen on the YouTube channel when I announced the birth of our son. I took a picture of him on our Snorlax. Yeah, on this Snorlax here, it's absolutely adorable. He loves sleeping in it. I think it's because he like sinks into it. That being said, for all parents, don't let your children sleep in a beanbag chair unsupervised. They can lie down in it and lounge, that's fine, but falling asleep into something like that is a choking hazard, so don't do that. I did it just for the photo, and then we took him right out. All right, and we got a Rotom V. This is a straight up reprint from Lost Origin, but there is a Rotom VSTAR in this set that I'm hoping to pull. I know some people have tried to make Rotom V work as is, but I've been waiting for the VSTAR to really give that deck a go. Okay. We've got another Radiant Charizard, and we did get an Eevee V. This was a promo card in Japan that we're just getting now. It is, 3 colorless energy, 160 on a Pokemon V. It's not the worst, not great at only 200 HP, and EV Max is not very good. It's a nice looking card though. It's nice. I completed my Evolution VMAX collection a couple of months ago at Fan Expo. Hey, we got a Hollow Lightning, and hey, this is a good one. This is a good one. Sky Steel Stone. We'll come back to the EV point in a little bit. Another one of these stone cards, you give it to the Pokemon V, gives them a V-Star power. This one has the ability Star Order. During your opponent's turn, you may use this ability. During this turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon's V-Star or active Pokemon V-Max is knocked out by damage from an attack from your basic Pokemon V, take 1 more prize card. In particular, you put this on Drapion V and you knock out a Mew V-Max, you are taking 4 prize cards, which is nuts. It is very specific, but there are going to be instances where there are going to be very specific decks that are going to make great use of this one. Okay, and another Wailord. We don't like that one very much. Nothing really else here to speak of. I'm gonna have a billion Switch cards. I mean, Switch isn't the worst card in the world to get. There are cards much worse than Switch, and Switch is an absolute staple. I find it crazy, like, based on my deck building style. I think, especially Heliolisk? Okay, what does this do? One lightning, 30, no. Wild charge, 1 lightning, 2 colorless, 150. Also doing 50 damage to itself. No, this is bad. Let's move on. In terms of like having cards to switch escape ropes, I like to have at least 1 in there. I know that there are people finally get the Rotom V-Star. We'll come back to the switch point in a sec. This one, Scrap Pulse, does 80 damage, plus put any number of Pokemon tool cards from your discard pile into the Lost Zone. This attack does 40 more damage for each card you put in the Lost Zone this way. What makes this better than Rotom V? It's got higher HP. It also does 80 damage as a base versus the 40. So you're doing a little more damage, and this card does have 1-hit KO potential on anything in the game if you can get all the tools into the discard pile. It also has the ability, the V-Star power, Conversion Star. During your turn, you may use this ability, discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. Another great way of setting up the Scrap Pulse attack, kind of like a free professor's research of sorts, to build that combo up even more. All right, we're going to need at least 2 more of those before we can build out that deck. Still looking for Radiant Eternatus here. Also still looking for the Zamazenta V-Star and the Zacian VSTARs. I might have to trade for those, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, but never say never. Never say never. We'll keep cracking these open. They might make a late game surge here. Nice rescue carrier there. Cute art. Toxtricity. Very nice art. But we won't be playing that card ever. And we got a Leafeon V-Star. This one's... It is basically the Leafeon V-Star that we got as a promo last year in like that Leafeon V-Star box. It just has different art. It's an okay card. Its V-Star is basically Boss's Orders. The attack is okay. It's fine. I don't know if we're going to go out of our way to make a Leafeon specific deck, but it is okay. All right. We also get another Blossom and a Mewtwo. This one, Side Pump, attach up to 2 Psychic Energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Not necessarily the worst, but this also is, you have to do this pretty much turn 1 or you're screwed. And then Limit Break, 90 damage, and if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage. Again, in a world where Gardevoir EX exists, this might be interesting. Single prize, does 180 damage, throw Choice Belt on there, and you do 210. This could be like the Psychic version of the Snorlax card that we see from Lost Origin. I don't know if this is going to be like legit okay, but it has potential with Gardevoir coming in the next format. All right. We also have a Poochyena, another one from that big art set, and another Yanmega. All right, moving on. Yeah, so if you're watching this at the time of recording, hey, we got a Swablu, another piece from that art set, and a Volcarona. That's no good. Next week, it's going to be there's 2 videos lined up so far. It's not we got another Paris. It's not a Crown Zenith specific deck. I haven't had a chance to record any of that yet. We're literally pulling the cards right now. It is going to be one a little more Silver Tempesty. I don't think it changes in the Crown Zenith format, but it's one that I haven't played yet, and I think it was worth covering. So that'll be out next week. All right, Ditto Sudden Transformation. This is the Ditto from Pokemon Go. Interesting art. I hate fighting against Ditto decks. They are so annoying. I'm surprised more people don't play them. Oftentimes used in control variants, they are very tough to play against. We also get we got a Mew V. This is basically the same, mechanically the same as Mew V. It just has new art. I actually preferred this over the standard Mew V, so I'll be upgrading all my Mew decks with this. Okay, we're halfway through. Still looking for a couple of... Yeah, we still need like Regigigas V, the Zacians, and the Zamazentas. I might have to trade for those. I will if I have to. The biggest one is Radiant Eternatus, and then I can hold out till the trade prices drop. And... because I don't think any of the mechanically new cards from this set are particularly strong or game-changing. Ooh, this is a different Luxray. Hold on, what does this do? If this Pokemon is in your hand when you are setting up to play, you may put it face down as your active Pokemon. This is not bad. And then Seeking Fang, 50 damage. Search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Interesting. It going second. If you start with the Luxray, 160 HP is a lot. And you just get to start with that, do 50 damage, get 2 cards. It's not bad. It's not bad. You have to draw into it, though, on the opening. Yes! Yes! Another one! And we got it. We got a Nessa. Autographed Nessa cards. Very nice. But we have gotten 2 out of the 4 gold cards. And this is Arceus VSTAR. I don't think I have to explain how Arceus VSTAR works. One of the best cards in the game. Now we got a blinged out version of it. Fantastic. Yes. So we got 2 out of the 4. Can we complete the set? Can we complete the gold set? It's not necessarily what I was looking to do here, but it could be cool. All right, over halfway. We've got like 40-something cards left. Ooh, that's a stinker right there. We'll just fly through all of those. I see where videos already. I knew this video was going to run long, but maybe a little longer than I thought. Let's keep going. We'll keep going. Pokeball is out. No one plays this card because it's bad. If you've got Pokeball in your deck, take it out right now. There are so many better Pokemon search than Pokeball. All right. Another rare candy. Rare candy's nice to have. Ooh, Zeraora VMAX. And okay, so this mechanically this is the same Zeraora as the one we saw in that special promo set. And it just looks really cool. Really nice art. I will have to throw that in my Zeraora deck. And if you're looking for that, yeah, on the YouTube channel, search for Zeraora VMAX. You'll find my VMAX VSTAR deck in there. That one's a ton of fun to play. Highly recommend. While Lugia is still out and about, it might be kind of cool to play. Hit Lugia for weakness if they don't get the Dunsparce out in time. All right. Nope. 36. I'm a little bummed. We're still not seeing... There we go. It's about time. And the new Kyogre. Let's start with this one. This is the card I've actually most excited about. Radiant Eternatus has the move Climactic Gate. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon VMAX and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So just being able to get the VMAXs on the board turn 1 going first, absolutely nuts. I think there is a lot of room for this card to do interesting things. The first 2 Crown Zenith decks I really want to cover involve this card, and now we've got it, and I hope to cover that soon. I can't promise exactly when, baby stuff and all that, but when we get to Crown Zenith content, this will be the first card we cover. And we also have Kyogre V. This one is not good. 1 water, 2 colorless, 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. No. And Aqua Typhoon for 1 water, 3 colorless, 210 damage. Can't use it again. This is awful. I'm sorry. They did Kyogre dirty on that one. Kyogre does have a good card in the Sword and Shield era, so it's not really hurting for presence. Hey, friends in Hisui. Sui. I still love this game. I think it might have got bumped down by Scarlet and Violet for me in terms of like Pokemon games that I love. But, and this is a draw 3 card. No one's ever going to play this. Very nice looking full art though. Okay. What else are we looking for here? We got another piece of that giant art. We get a Turtwig. All right. Not bad. I mean, just to complete the art, we're never going to play those cards in a deck. It's just nice to complete the set, or at least get closer to the set. We do get B, and this is another one of the autograph promos as well. No one really plays this card. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. Again, we're still looking for some Zacian VSTAR, Zamazenta VSTARs, Regigigas VSTAR. We do get the hop. I don't know if we have all the autographs at this point, but most of them are, well, okay, some of them are good. Some of them are good. How about these two? We get a Electivire. This is the Electivire and the Magmortar combo card that didn't really work as a deck, but we got the art's very nice. Okay, what else do we got? Double banger. We get a Lapras, and this one has very cute art. This one has seen a little bit of play in single prize decks for its paralysis effect. And we get a Professor's Research, Professor Rowan full art. I think I will stick with my playset of Professor Oak, but Professor's Research is a staple of every deck, so almost every deck. So getting a full art version of that's pretty good. Yeah, this one saw the tiniest bit of play in some single prize like Frostmoth box decks. Interesting card. Very situational though. Articuno's kind of replaced it for paralysis at this point. Let's go. Double bangers. We got another Charge-a-Bug and a Heliolisk. Okay. What else do we have? We also get the new Dunsparce. Very cute art. And a Wailord. Nope, don't want that one. I wonder what... Yeah, now I'm starting to think, like, what are the trade prices for the Zacian and the Zamazenta here? Because it's not looking so great. What is this Pokemon? Dragalga? Rocket Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. If this Pokemon evolved from Skrelp during this turn, put 8 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1 during Pokemon Checkup. That's interesting. I don't know if you would go with this over Weezing, because Weezing also shuts off abilities, but if you combo this with the Radiant Sneasler, you're doing 100 damage of poison per turn. That's pretty nuts. Huh, okay. And we do get, this Thievul card goes hard. I love the very specific color palette on this card. It's not the worst card. The baffling ability is not bad. Let's get back to that in a sec. And then we got if your opponent has 2 or fewer prize cards remaining, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your bench Pokemon V. Got protection from boss's orders. It's no one's really going to play. Although protecting yourself from bosses, a nice ability to have. I don't know if you're going to play a Thievel line just to do that, though. Okay, Leafy Camo Poncho, no good. Not Leafy Camo Poncho. Anyway, I'm just rambling here. Excuse me. Okay, we got another one of those poison cards and Enamorous. All right. Yeah, that poison card seems kind of interesting to me. I don't know if it's a full deck, but it's kind of cool. All right, we do get another Leon, the reverse holo this time, and another Professor's Research. We might have to run 4 of those if we are able to pull a full playset of that. Okay, we also have a... Oh, now we're talking. Hatterene VMAX and Helio. This is one of the new ones. The last VMAX to finally make it into the game. Hatterene VMAX has the ability Witch's Domain. Once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's interesting. Just being able to move damage counters is kind of cool. I don't know if there are many practical uses for this one specifically, especially when its attack is not that great. 150 confusion. It's not the best, but the ability is what's here to make it interesting. Maybe it combos with Radiant Eternatus. I don't know. It is a mechanically unique card, new to this set, so it is one that we did want to pull here. Let's see. Can we get... We got another Ditto. Okay. I wonder what the gold cards are trading for. I really like having them, but if it helps me get like all the mechanically unique cards that I really want, there's Bead and a Tangrowth. Ah, no. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of bulk here. We do get the Mareep. We're a little closer to completing that set. I think it's the Pikachu's the rarest one, right? Yeah, again, if you're looking at these cards being like a little disappointed, it's not meant to be a mainline set. It's kind of a greatest hits and just kind of cleaning up a lot of cards from Japan that didn't make it out in time in North America. So that's why we're getting the cards that we are. This is an alternate art of the Assault Gate Hoopa, which definitely saw some play here and there, especially last year. Single energy, 90 damage, and if this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active during this turn, it does nothing. It was a cool way to set up initial damage to start your game plan on like Hoopa Moltres and other decks like that. It is like the 2021 version of Cramorant. Okay. Did get a Holo Fighting Energy, which is cool. Down to 15 cards. Or 15 packs. We did get 2 golds, so I can't complain about that too much. And we also have Raihan, another one. It's fine. It's fine, but we're starting to cut it a little close here. I am glad that we did pull the Radiant Eternatus. That's the one I wanted to pull the most. We got another Raihan. We have 3 of those now. All right. But I'm really looking for that Zacian and Zamazenta and the Regigigas. Also, wow, 3 Raihans in a row. What are the odds? Okay. We got Scissor. Okay. Well, we did get the golds. We did get the golds. But I am coming up a little short on the cards that I really want. I'm hoping Regigigas is not too expensive to trade for. Oh, okay. Oh, it's another Darkrai. That's not bad. Also, Zeraora. This is this is not the free retreat one. Okay, this is not... Nah. Not the one you want. Not the one you want. There is a single prize Zeraora with free retreat and an okay attack. With Choice Belt, it can one-shot. Ooh, that's the wrong Pokemon V. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We also get a Zarude. What does this do? Drag off. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. This attack does 20 damage to that new active Pokemon. No. And then triple whip, 3 coins, 70 damage for each heads. No. All right. Not good. Not good. Can we pull? Okay. The second Regigigas VSTAR. Love that. Gonna make it a little easier for me to build that deck out. I'm not sure what we're gonna play that with. Maybe Arceus? Arceus seems like the easiest one. But we could also play that as like a Lost Box deal. Okay. No. Oh, no. Can we get at least one Zacian VSTAR or Zacian VSTAR? And also a little bummed out because those cards aren't even necessarily great. There's our second Radiant Eternatus. And Dragalg. Radiant Eternatus again. Maybe because I bought these packs, I can probably trade some of these cards. And I wonder what the golds are trading for right now. I guess if I'm going to do it, I should do that soon. But I think I'm going to hold on to them. Here we go. Oh, 2 more packs. 2 more packs. We'll do a quick summary, and then I guess like at the very end of this video, I think we'll open up whatever extra packs I have here as well. And then last but not least, hopefully not least, we have a... Oh, no. All right, so that was 100 packs of the new set. What is the Crown Zenith? Let's go and look at what we got. So all the common, I think we got like all the commons and stuff. We did get one Leafeon VSTAR. Doesn't really matter to us. We did get a Radiant Charizard. That's pretty good. We got one Simisear V. We got no Simisear VSTARs. I'm not too broken up about that one because that's not particularly good. Here, let's show the not owned and we can see what we missed out on. Ah, they count the promos from Scarlet and Violet as part of the set. Okay. Okay. So we missed out on... Yeah, we didn't pull any Leafeon Vs. This is not... This is the same as like the promo Leafeon V, which is not as good as the Evolving Skies one. We didn't get any Charizards, which is fine. And this is the same thing as Brilliant Stars mechanically. It's just different art. So not too torn up about that. Radiant Charizard, 2 of those is really nice. We didn't get Simisear VSTAR, which has the move Fireball Fever. One fire, 2 colorless, 40 damage, and you may discard up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. This attack does 40 more damage for each card you discarded this way. So let's go say 40, that 200 damage. You have to discard 5 plus 240 with a choice spell, 270. It's not bad. It's just, it's a lot. You're asking a lot. Ember Star is 30 damage for each energy card in your discard pile. Maybe we try it out some point, but I'm not in a rush to build that out as a deck. We also have, yeah, 1 Kyogre. We didn't get any of the Glaceon. Not torn up about that. We're going to need a couple more Rotom V-Stars. That might be the next one. I don't think it'll be too hard to trade for Rotom V-Star. We didn't get any of the alternate, yeah, the V-Star or the VMAX of Zeraora, which is fine because I have those in my collection already. We did get the Mew, but that's kind of cool. We did get one Hatterene. We did get a Hatterene V. Oh, we got the other art for the Hatterene VMAX. So we got one of those. I'm not sure how many we're going to need for future deck building purposes, but we've got one. We have one. Oh, the cool poison attack. We don't even have a full set of those, so we might have to trade for that if we ever decide to build that up. We also got... We got no Zacian Vs or V-Stars, and that's really unfortunate. I did want to build this deck. Zacian V-Star has Break Edge, 2 metal and a colorless, 200 damage, and this is 200 shred. And then Sword Star for 2 metal and 2 colorless does 310 damage, and it also does 30 damage to itself. So pretty much a one-hit KO on almost anything in the game, especially if you put a choice belt on here beforehand, and you only lose 30 damage to yourself. That's pretty good. as a big one-shot attack. We also didn't get this Zamazenta. This one I actually really wanted. This one appears in Lost Box decks in Japan a lot. It's got the ability Metal Shield. If this Pokemon has any energy attached, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. And then it has the move Retaliate for 100 damage. If any of your opponent's Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 120 more damage. So yeah, you Mirage Gate to this, attach another Metal Energy or something like that, and then you hit for 220, single prize attacker. Kinda cool. Yeah, Zamazenta VSTAR is also in this set. We didn't get it. 220 Giga Impact during your next turn. This Pokemon can attack, almost like the Zacian attack, but 10 less damage. And then Shield Star. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 100 less damage, which is kind of cool tech. Kind of like the Goodra, but even more intense. We only pulled one Rayquaza V. I don't care. Rayquaza VMAX is garbage. We didn't get any Duraludons, which is fine. I've got a playset of those. We did get a bunch of Radiant Eternatuses, and we only need one. That's fine. We did get 2 Regigigas VSTARs. We're going to need at least one more VSTAR and 3 to 4 of the Regigigas V. I'm glad we at least pulled the VSTARs, though. We did get 1 Stoutland V. We didn't get the Greedent at all, and I think we got most of the art rares here. Oh, we did miss the Keldeo, and yeah, we did miss a couple. The Magnezone, the Latias. We did miss Goodra here. Yeah, so we're not quite done the big art set. And then we're actually missing a bunch of these, the really cool ones as well. We did get Zeraora. We did get Hatterene and Zacian and a couple of Darkrai's. And yeah, then the gold cards, we did get the Dialga, and we did get the Arceus as well. So this was an okay haul. I'm not going to go here and tell you like, oh, it was the most amazing pulls. I'm actually kind of bummed by what we did and did not get, but hopefully the other cards won't be too hard to trade for, and I'm not looking for too much more. Yeah, it's the Regigigas, the Zacian, the Zamazenta. I'll figure it out. It won't be that big of a deal. And they're not even like top tier decks or anything like that. I just want to cover them for the channel. All right, let's go back. We have a couple extra packs here that we can open, and let's go see. I haven't seen this carousel view. All right, so we've got 1 Silver Tempest. Maybe we can get like a gold Lugia or something. I don't know. Something nice. Something nice. We are running a little long here, so let's go. Oh, no. That's no good. 1 pack of Lost Origin. Maybe we'll get something. I don't even know what's like high value in this set anymore with Giratina having fallen off a cliff. We do get a Stonjourner and a Mr. Mime. This pack is horrible. We also get a Astral Radiance pack, kind of running through the 2022 greatest hits here. What do we get? We also got a Regilecky, the bad Regilecky, and a Shaman. No, we don't want that. We do have 1 pack of Fusion Strike here as well, and I think that's probably going to be it. And a Blissey V. No, these pulls were Garbo. We also have 3 chests here. Let's go take care of these. Tropius. No, this is bad. We also have a... Oh, Aggron VMAX. I actually really wanted a second Aggron VMAX so I could cover this for the channel. That's pretty good. And last but not least, we also get an Alcremie. Okay. Well, that's it for our Crown Zenith pulls. What if you open some Crown Zenith? What cards did you get? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what decks from Crown Zenith you are interested in building. There are at least 2 Radiant Eternatus decks that I am looking forward to building next, and I'm sure by the time I get to it, some other content creators will have covered this deck by then. But hopefully you'll still enjoy my take on whatever that deck is. I'm not going to say it, although I know like everyone's going to cover this particular deck first. All right, that's going to be it for me. Again, thank you so much for watching. Just some quick plugs before we go. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. The stream schedule is kind of up in the air, but I do look forward to coming back at some point. I don't know if it's going to be just the Wednesday night. Right now, like the Sunday stream where I usually stream the Pokemon TCG is a question mark, because I'm up from 3 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the morning taking care of our newborn son, and having to then go stream for another 3 hours is really hard. I usually just pass out and I'm gone, and I wake up at 10 and I still feel terrible. So I will keep you posted on when we're streaming. I might move the Pokemon stream to Wednesday. We're going to take it day by day and see how it goes. And last but not least, check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Later.